So this intake is interesting, to say the least. Hello, welcome everyone to JLABTV. I am JLAB and this is Football Manager 2021, the Youth Academy Challenge with Siena, and our youth intakes arrived, and in the year 2028 we've had a few interesting players, so to say. The first of which is Roberto Bondi, and he's a very fickle player, but he can play on both wings if we needed him to. He's more of a winger than anything else, according to this. But he could play as a pressing forward on support. And if we needed him to, well, I say we needed him to, he's got the passing attributes to really be someone who is more involved with the passing. I'm actually going to see what they say when we talk about the players later, because once they've had their preview matches, they've had their matches, they will give us an idea of where they think the staff members, I mean, we'll talk about where they think the players should be trained and should be trained. I could also see inverted winger for this guy. He's a right-footed player. He can play on the left as well. He's 15 years of age. He's got a lot of room to improve in, and he's got a lot of time to grow. But again, it's just one of those things we need to look at this and go and think, where can he go? He's obviously not going to be a defender with his one tackling, his one marking. So he's definitely further up the pitch, and I don't think he can play as a player that does defensive duties because he's kind of hopeless at that. So yeah, it's one of those things. We need to look at. He's definitely an attacking player. So no matter where he goes, I think whether he's just a winger or not, I don't know. But 2 concentration as well, 3 strength. I think we can't really use him in the areas that he needs to concentrate and has to use his strength. So going out the wings is probably where we need to go. Composure could work. Long shots needs work as well, as does his crossing for the wing side of things. But again, it is just one of those things. That being said, he definitely feels more like a winger. And he's got some pace as well. So if we need to use his pace, then we got to use his pace. So this guy has been considered the key player, according to my members of staff. And I can see why. He's considered the best player of the bunch. And he is considered the, well, player with the most potential. He's got barely any weaknesses. And it's a very nice situation. He's very professional too. He can only play on one-footed, but I mean, to be fair, if he's just right-footed, it's not the end of the world. For goalkeeper, that's probably not the worst thing to have. If he's a sweeper keeper, yeah, probably not ideal. But he's a sweeper keeper in defence, and he can play in very good positions. I mean, his handling's already 14. His rushing out tendencies being 19 is a bit. I'm not sure I should be happy about this. But his reflexes are 9, his throwing is 9, his vision's 13, his positioning is 12, decisions are 12, concentration's 11, and agility's 15. This guy's got a lot of things I'm happy about, and I'm very excited about. He does tend to punch out a lot of things as well. So, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but sweeper keeper could have some work, could need some work. His first touch, eccentricity, and passing and composure would need working if he's become an actual sweeper keeper. But given our track record right now, and given that Tortilli is now as good as he is, and I'd literally say this guy's the best goalkeeper in the squad, though he's not the best sweeper keeper at the moment, I think we've got a lot of things to be excited about, and that says it all. Another player who honestly just feels really well-rounded already is Federico Porcino. He's a fickle. We have a lot of fickle players, it seems like, at the moment. I don't know why. But this guy is, I'd say, a very good set-piece specialist. Well, I say good. He's 8 with free kicks. He's 6 with penalty taking. He's 5 with corner kick taking. His leadership's absolutely nowhere to be seen, but that's fine. We don't need that. But work rate 13, determination 13. He's pretty much a box-to-box midfielder. If we needed him to be, we could make him a ball-winning midfielder too, with his 10 marking, 11 passing, 9 tackling, 12 teamwork, 13 work rate. The fact he's barely got any stats or attributes below 6 is very interesting. And the ones that are below 6, I wouldn't really consider to be an issue of concern. I mean, 1 leadership, 6 penalty taking, 5 corner kick taken. Everything else is about 7 or higher, and that is a very good sign. So again, we got a very good versatile player here. I think he's got a bright future in the game. And if we can get him to be very, very good, then who knows what's going to happen. And if we needed to, we could probably train him as a Roman playmaker. But right now, box to box seems like the perfect fit for this guy. And we just got to fit him into our strategies, really. And that's it. I said that as you look at all the top 4 midfielders currently in actual ability, they're all 5-star potential. So this guy might actually have an issue getting into the first team as things stand. Another midfielder. And yes, we've got a lot of midfielders today. And that's all I've got to say. Long throws 4, leadership 4, flair 2, strength 4, stamina 4, jumping reach 1, low self-belief. Low self-belief. And he's only got 1 jumping. Well, he's not a defender, that's for certain. But yeah, central midfielder on support, 12 passing, 12 teamwork, first team vision, first touch could do some work, tactically is 9, technique is 8, off the ball 8, decisions, concentration, composure all 8, anticipation 9. So this guy has got a bright future in the game. He definitely wouldn't be a ball in midfield because of his lack of self-belief and his stamina and strength being low. But he could be a deep line playmaker if we needed him to. So yeah, he's more of a... I think he's more of a creative player. I say he feels more like a deep line playmaker because we don't want him to use his lack of strength like you would need to in a centre midfielder position. So again, we just got to work out where this guy would play and how he'll do. I definitely see deep line playmaker. I don't know why. Maybe because it's the only area that hasn't got a really bad trait to talk about, but that's about it. Last player I want to talk about, Andrea Tadia. So I like this guy. I really like this guy. He's got 12 first touch, 13 passing, 7 tackling, 8 technique, 14 work rate, 9 vision, 13 teamwork, 7 off the ball, 11 decisions, 15 determination, 8 composure, 8 concentration, 10 composure, 9 anticipation, and 9 stamina, balance of 11, natural fitness of 14, and he's a resolute personality. So yeah, he's got a very good situation. His heading can be worked on. That's all I'm going to say. If we can work on his heading, he'd be a very good player otherwise. And I'm very excited to see what we can do with this guy. So, yes. Those are the 5 players I'm looking forward to seeing. We've only had 1 match since we last met up, and I'm going to show that game now. The game we had in question was at home to Rimini, and we lost inside the first 6 minutes. Away from home to Rimini, sorry. And, yeah, 6 minutes in, we lost the game. This is our 5th defeat in at bounce, and I look at this game now, I'm thinking, what can we do to improve? Because... yeah, their XG was really good. We had a lot of chances, they were not very good chances, and that is an issue we need to look on and say, what can we do to change things? I actually took a day away from recording stuff, so I thought, yeah, I'd take some time away to think of bits and pieces. In the league, it's not really changed much. We're actually now in 13th place, so we're actually gone down a place. But yeah, 5 defeats on a bounce. I don't think I've had this bad of a run of form in ages, if ever. So that's a concern. We've got 37 goals, so it's not like we're lacking goals. It's just we're defensively very frail at the moment and very leaky, and it's concerning. But yeah, we're actually only 8 points to the relegation zone, so realistically, while the playoffs promotion is in our targets, the relegation playoffs is actually getting closer and closer, and if we don't kick up or don't start doing better form soon, we could be in trouble. That being said, we've got the team that's currently bottom of the table and are 22 points behind us with 7 games to go, so we can't be finishing bottom. That's the only silver lining I can think of at this point, and that's not exactly a silver lining I want to be talking about and admitting as a good thing. But yes, we're going to go and play this team. I've actually made some changes. I've actually switched some things around. So I was looking at my team and my strength, and I realized that retaining possession was probably our stronger point, even if we weren't as good. In some areas like technique and decisions weren't the best, but we had higher attributes in midfield in those areas than we did in tackling and teamwork. So teamwork was the highest one with 11.5 overall on average. Tackling was a 6.64 in midfield. And yeah, defensively it was 11.14, but high line's more likely to think we can use. Same with goalkeeping positions actually. But yeah, we're not very good at pace, but on average we're actually pretty good compared to those areas. And low line, it's not really much to talk about, not really much to choose. We've got a few players out injured and suspended. Now, those are actually out injured now. I think he's got a virus. He's been out for 8 days. He's out. He's gonna be out for 8 days. Sorry. He's Rokas is now out for the rest of the season. We know that. I think from last time. Capacit's out for 2 to 4 weeks now. Aloni's out on international duty, and Fantozzi got himself suspended after the game booked last time out. So yeah, not ideal. As that being said, Brazzoni is looking pretty good now. He's a defensive winger more, first and foremost. He's more of a winger. But I will be honest, he can also play as a box-to-box midfielder or a ball-winning midfielder. And I'm actually not against using him for that right now. Because we kind of lack a lot of things at the moment. We need to do more and more. He's left-footed, yes, but we're also playing Antonucci as the central midfielder on support. They want me to play him as a deep line playmaker support. I don't think it's working, but I think we can use this guy as a centre midfielder first and foremost. He's not even good enough for his division, which is saying a lot. I don't understand. Ferrara, we're playing as an attacking midfielder on support, and he's improving. I just don't think he's going to be good enough for the level, unfortunately, which is a shame, because I think he could be a very good player if we give him the game time more. But I think this season, we just got to work with it and say, yeah, this isn't going to be our year. We need to improve. And Zauli, he's got 6 goals. And he should be scoring more, actually. But we're going to play Fofana as a striker up front, as a deep line forward. I think he's got the potential. He's not really improved. And I think that's my concern now. He's unambitious. I think it's worked against him at the moment. And for me, that is concerning. But yeah, he's improved in some areas, but not in a lot. But he's, yeah, I need to figure out what I can do to really make him better. He's not doing he's been with us for over a year now, or maybe 2 years at this point, and he's not really improved that much. He's been with us since 2025. This is his second full season with us, and he's not really improved that much, and his average rating is terrible. So we need to do things here. We're just going to see what we can do, and hope for the absolute best, because I don't know what to really do anymore at this point in time, and with the team being as bad as it has been, we need to improve them quickly. That's all I'm going to say. And we need to improve. Low morale, low form. A lot of things need to be better and better, and very, very quickly indeed. And it's not ideal. To say the least, it really isn't. They got the free kick, first and foremost. This would be the game we'd lose, honestly, and that's just the worst part. I literally could see us losing this game, but we get the ball back. Barbini finds Ferreira, and he's found Fofana. He's got a lot of work to do, he's lost the ball. And I really shouldn't be too surprised that was a phrase. And we're gonna concede a goal, aren't we? I literally can see us losing this game now. Tonelli's in, and we're losing to the team bottom of the table. And I am what can we even do at this point that just makes this not be rubbish? I genuinely want to know at this point. How can we fix this issue that we are finding ourselves in right now? I wish I knew. I really wish I knew. Okay, so if they got the throw, they're going to play us forward. I may have changed our formation. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we've gone more positive. And they've played in the middle, and Tortelli's denied them, and they should have scored. But we've gone for a 4-3-3 formation now, and I am that desperate that I just need to do something. 1-0 to them at half time. This is not a good sign for us at all. We've got a corner. Campanotti takes it. Being headed away by Cerrone. And look at this. They're going to hit us on the counter now. I wish I knew why we're so bad. Busta plays it in. Tortelli denies, but we really... It's almost as if since the injuries we've had, we've just been a really bad team. I can't believe I'm saying that. Like, it's a thing I can expect to say at this point, but it is. We've got a throw. We're missing 3 of our best players from last year, but Zuli is offside. Zauli's offside. For goodness sake. We get a throw in now. It's been cleared away. And they get an opportunity to get a counter again. We've been hitting the counter a lot, and what are my defenders doing? They're just letting him go through. Tortelli just has to be forced to make the save. What are my defenders doing? What are they doing? This is ridiculous, just how bad we're doing today. I can't believe that's the thing I have to say. Like, it's a shock, but it is. Kaluka is on the ball, plays it forward. Zauli's in. And he's been denied that time, so that's the first real opportunity we've had. That's not being offside. Let's encourage the team a bit more. Try and get them to do something. I will make some changes very, very soon though if this continues. And I find I have to do that sooner rather than later because it's not going away. Not see the Brazzone has hit the post. Okay. That was close. That was very, very close. An opportunity. This is, I literally can't believe we have to trying to find a point against a team that's bottom of the table. We've lost 5 in a row, yes, but that's no excuse. And we're losing the ball again, and they're going to go hit on the counter. What is happening with this team? I'm just trying to figure out why we're doing so poorly against a team that's bottom. I really am. We've lost to the team that's bottom of the table. We've lost to the team that is bottom of the table, and I don't know. I really don't know what I could have done. What are we even doing right now? What are we even doing? We're in a lot of trouble. We are in so much trouble right now. We just lost at home to the team that they deserve the win. That's the worst part. They deserve their win. And we're bottom. We are bottom of the table. They deserve their win. And they're complaining that I'm not willing to... Oh... I'm going to have to rewrite everything, I feel. I'm going to have to try and tinker with these I don't like the fact I'm going to have to literally do this right now, but apparently I'm going to have to. Guess I got nothing to lose, right? We're going to be experimenting with these tactics until the end of the season. Unless we get relegated, then we can't really think of anything, but we're going to just experiment to see what we can do at this point in time, because we literally got nothing to lose. Either way, I'm going to end this here. Hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. Hope you guys have liked and shared this video, and that you subscribe to my channel. It really does help me a lot. So anyway, until next time, goodbye, and well, good night.